I am bullish on BBAI. You heard that right, my friends. I am once again bullish on BBAI. Now, BBAI is a ticker, guys, which we told you guys to go ahead and buy at approximately $3. And last week, when the stock was sitting at approximately $7.60 to $7.70-ish, I came out with a video criticizing BBAI, saying that it's a little bit overbought right now, and that the markets are in general just very, very green. And at the moment we do see a pullback in the markets, BBAI is going to start slipping, and that's exactly what happened. So here what I said. You can get a better price down the line in the future from an investing perspective and from a trading perspective. I said it. I said it. I said it. I think you should sell. I said it. Shoot me. Kill me. Everyone's saying buy BBAI. I'm saying sell. Murder me, everyone. I'm ready. A little extra, right? But anyways, guess what happened, right? The stock is now down approximately 20% from my previous video, right? And obviously that video wasn't received well amongst the BBAI investor community and BBAI trading community. And this is what you need to understand, right? Is that at the end of the day, right, when it comes to different stocks, you need to have different outlooks on them, right? And if you're an investor, I think you should click away. I don't even think you should be watching this channel at all, right? If you're an investor. But if you're a trader who's trying to maybe swing trade these plays, who's trying to maybe, scalp here and there, right? Maybe you have a big portfolio or maybe you have a small portfolio and you just like to trade, stocks like BBAI who have a strong fundamental, but they're also extremely volatile. Well, guess what? Then you're at the right place. But if you're someone who's an investor, dude, it makes no sense for you to be here, right? Because I've already explained to you guys that I do believe that this is a $10 to $15 ticker, right? Down the line. Now, does down the line mean by the end of 2025 or does that mean by the end of 2026? We can't be sure, right? We can't be sure. And we got to see exactly how the markets are doing, how many, what the deal flow looks like when it comes to BBI, which is looking extremely well right now, right? It's still extremely good right now. However, there is still the talks of, understanding peak euphoria phases. And if you watch that video, I think the previous video which I made on BBI is honestly one of the most essential videos that any single trader should watch, right? Because I talk a lot about how, just different trading spaces and the trading community can kind of guide you to make emotional decisions based off of the sentiment of the markets right now. Right? And what you need to understand is that, it's the most common saying in the markets, right? Be greedy when others are fearful and be fearful when others are greedy. But this is the most common, advice that goes over everyone's head. It's easy to be greedy when everyone's greedy, right? It's easy to be optimistic when things are going well. It's easy to be pessimistic and say it's going to go to zero when you're seeing red the way you're seeing today, right? Where the stock is down freaking over 10%. But you got to understand that at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, when a stock's going up, it's not as good as everyone says. And when a stock is coming down, it's not as bad as everyone says. It's that simple. Okay? So if you have a stock that looks a little bit overextended, that's ran from $3.80 all the way upwards of $8, maybe you should close your position. Maybe you should take some profits. Call me crazy. Say I'm insane for saying that. Right? Now, why am I saying that it is a buy at these levels? Well, first of all, we have the weekend for people to cool off a little bit and realize, okay, well, what the fuck happened? What was Friday? Why was Friday so damn red, right? And I think that they're going to come back and they're going to be a little bit more optimistic when it comes to BBI and the broader market regardless, right? I think that, we did have, them also have some positive news as well, BBI this week, which I think next week the markets are going to kind of price that in as well. Now, where do I see the ticker heading? Again, remember, right? When I'm talking about buy at these levels, I'm not saying go ahead and exhaust your whole purchasing level, because even in my previous video, I told you guys, I could see it coming down to 5, right? If we do get a shakeout in the markets where we have somewhat of a, just an industry catalyst maybe when it comes to, not an industry catalyst, a market catalyst when it becomes to, war or freaking tariffs or this or that, some bullshit again, right? I'm not a fortune teller. I don't know what's going to happen next, right? But some bullshit is bound to happen again, and the markets are bound to have another pullback. And if you look at the SPY, right, this is what I was saying in my last video as well, where I was saying, listen, the SPY needs to cool off a little bit. Right, the SPY needs to cool off a little bit, and it has so, right? It has, rightfully so, right? It has given us a little bit of a dip, but I think that we can get a correction all the way down to the $615 to even the $600 levels. I could see that happening. I could easily see that happening, okay? Because, price action like this, guys, on the SPY is a little crazy. Okay, it's a little crazy. Now, we have people saying that it's going to come down to 575. I think that it coming down to, this 590 to 600 level is a little bit more of a realistic pullback expectation. And again, My pullback expectation of it coming to 600 is actually a bullish pullback because, you know, it needs a little bit of a cool off before it continues going to the upside again, right? But the people that are saying it's coming down to like 575-ish, or, you know, we have analysts saying that it's going to go down to like 550, which is, I think, you know, it's a little bit on the verge of fear mongering, if you ask me. But again, right, different people have different outlooks in the markets, and, you know, everyone's got their own biases to deal with, so it is what it is. But going back to what I was saying regarding going, regarding the SPY, right? Yeah, so, or BBI rather. For me, BBI is once again a buy. You heard that right, my friends. BBI is once again a buy from a swing trading perspective, and I do see it in the upcoming weeks heading back upwards of the, you know, $7 to $7.50 ranges again. Okay, now a lot of people would say, oh, you're trading this stock too short-sighted. Potentially, you're right. Okay, but again, remember, I'm a trader, right? I do also own some BBI in my investment portfolio. I do. Okay, my investment portfolio, I'll break it down for you guys exactly what. Actually, I'm not gonna break it down for you guys. That's part of what the members are paying for, right? So it doesn't really make sense for me to just come out here and tell you guys exactly my freaking, you know, the freaking big ass portfolio which I'm managing and everything like that. Anyways, so when it comes to BBI, there's that. And also, if you guys want to tap in and trade with me every single day, do check out our community, okay? Because we're the only community that offers a 7-day free trial and a 30 days money back guarantee. We have over 400 members now, almost 500 members coming back month after month. Give it a shot. The link is in the comment section and description, guys. There's a reason why people are coming back, okay? There's a reason why people are coming back, and I'll tell you what that reason is, because they're making money, right? It's because they're making money. Now, yeah, you know, this is what our alerts look like today. You know, we had a great trade on SUGP. We bought a 107, exit at 117. It actually ended up going all the way up to 140, so we didn't even get to exit at 117. Like, it hit our entry and then it just went crazy, but, you know, we did end up selling half of it for profits at approximately $1.30 to $1.40-ish, and, you know, you guys can check out that price action. Now, again, we also have day trade alerts, swing alerts, option alerts. We've been kicking ass, man. We've been kicking ass day in, day out, right? And I think that, again, there's a reason why people keep coming back. Maybe you can go ahead and you know, review some of these, right? Maybe read. Alex says, pleased to say my first 100K within reach at 23 years young. They should teach us in school. Thank goodness we have Sam. What a goat, man. See this shit. This is what I'm talking about, man. This is the type of shit I'm talking about. This is what Top Trade Academy is really about. Soa says this yesterday. He says all the red days was me being greedy. Other than that, thanks for everyone for making a green. Haha. Right, we kicked ass there as well. And as you can see over here, 121% in the past month for Sean. Killer stuff, guys. Killer stuff. Give it a shot. The link is in the comment section and description. Day trade alerts, swing alerts, option alerts, lessons, one-on-one access, you name it, we got it. Right now, again, we do have that 50% sale going on as well for the next 10 people that join. Check it out, okay? Check it out. Thank you for watching. Happy listening trading. Your boy Sam.